Let me ask you a question and be honest with me. When was the last time you sat down to work or read a book and you actually focused for 60 minutes straight? Without checking your phone, without opening a new tab, without feeling that itch in your pocket? If you're like 99% of men today, the answer is, I can't remember. You sit down, 2 minutes later, you grab the phone, you scroll, you put it down, you try to work, 5 minutes later, you grab it again. You feel restless, you feel anxious, you feel like your brain is covered in fog. And what do you tell yourself? I must have ADHD. I'm just tired. I need more coffee. No, you don't need more coffee. You probably don't have ADHD. You have a fried dopamine system. You have trained your brain to be addicted to distraction. And right now, your ability to focus is dying. And if you can't focus, you can't build. You can't create value. You can't lead. A man who cannot control his attention is a slave to whoever can capture it. Let's look at the biology. Dopamine is not pleasure. Dopamine is craving. It is the molecule of more. In nature, you had to work for dopamine. You had to hunt for food. You had to build a shelter for safety. You had to pursue a woman for intimacy. Effort first, reward second. But look at your life today. You want food? Uber Eats. Zero effort, high dopamine. You want intimacy? Pornhub. Zero effort, ultra high dopamine. You want entertainment? TikTok. Zero effort, constant dopamine. You are flooding your brain with rewards that you didn't earn. And here's the problem. Your brain is smart. When it gets flooded, it downregulates the receptors. It turns down the volume. This is why you feel numb. This is why normal things like reading, working, or just sitting in silence feels boring. They aren't boring. Your baseline is just too high. You are like a drug addict who needs a hit just to feel normal. Except your drug is the screen in your pocket. Let's talk about the three killers. If we want to fix this, we have to identify the enemies. There are three main killers of your focus. Killer number one, the morning scroll. Most of you lose the battle before you even get out of bed. The alarm goes off. What do? You grab the phone. You blast your brain with emails, news, tragedies, and other people's life before you have even brushed your teeth. You are starting your day in reactive mode. You are training your brain that the world dictates your attention, not you. Killer number two, cheap pleasure. The elephant in the room. We have to talk about it. Pornography and video games. I'm not here to judge moralities. I'm talking about biology. If you're frying your receptors with hyper-stimulated content at night, how can you expect to have the drive to build a business in the morning? You have already won biologically. Your brain thinks you have conquered the world. Why would it give you the energy to hustle? It won't. And finally, the killer number three, multitasking. You think you are being productive by listening to a podcast while writing an email while eating lunch. You are not productive. You are just distracted. Every time you switch tasks, there is a switching cost. It takes 20 minutes to get back into deep focus. If you switch every 5 minutes, you are never in deep focus. You're operating at 10% capacity. So, is your brain broken forever? The answer is simple, no. The brain is plastic, it can heal. But it needs silence, it needs a reset. I'm going to give you a protocol. It's not a 30-day challenge because you know you probably won't do that yet. I want you to do a 24-hour dopamine fast. Here are the rules for the next 24 hours, starting tomorrow morning. Rule number one, no screens. Unless it is absolutely necessary for your job. I mean absolutely. The phone is off. No social media, no YouTube, no Netflix, no news. Let your brain be bored. Boredom is not the enemy. Boredom is the space where ideas are born. Rule number 2. No cheap calories. Eat whole foods. Meat, vegetables, water, no sugar, no processed junk. Stop spiking your blood sugar. Stop spiking your dopamine. Rule number 3. No artificial audio. No music. No podcasts. Walk outside without headphones. Listening to the wind. Listening to your own thoughts. This will be very uncomfortable. You will feel the urge to grab your phone. You will feel the itch. Good. Feel it. That is the addiction leaving the body. You probably ask yourself, hey, why should I do this? Why are we doing this? Because when you lower the noise, the signals comes back. After 24 hours of silence, an apple tastes sweet again. After 24 hours of silence, reading a book feels exciting again. After 24 hours of silence, your motivation to work returns. Because work becomes the most stimulating thing you can do. In a world of distracted zombies, the man who can focus is dangerous. The man who can sit in a chair for 4 hours and do the deep work, he is the one who wins. He is the one who builds the empire. He is the one who changes his life. Everyone else is just scrolling, watching him do it. Let's get to the end of this video. You have 2 choices right now. You can click on the next video, you can get another hit of dopamine, you can feel good for 5 minutes and change nothing, or you can turn this off, put the phone in a drawer, sit in silence for 10 minutes, just 10 minutes, see if you can do it, see if you're actually in control of your own mind. Focus is a muscle. Start training it. Because if you don't control your attention, someone else will. And they won't give it back to you. Do the work right now and reclaim your mind.